All right, we're kicking this off. I'm here with Jose Cienfuegos, and
Pronounced it well, thank you.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, so I know that because although I don't speak Spanish, the name of your law firm is 100 Fires. So that we just kind of met right before this, and so we're getting to know one another. But yeah, so you told me a little bit about how you're president of the board of RPC, and you can kind of talk about that. But yeah, how you started as a public defender and
Transferred over. So yeah, real quick, my wife came to me and said, hey, you need to get involved with Revitalize Portland Coalition. Didn't even know about it at the time, but apparently they were having some problems because a lot of people, they're all business people. They didn't know about criminal law. My background was I was a public defender when I first started. Hired on at the DA's office here in Multnomah County. Hired on with Nathan Vasquez. Very good friend of mine, but he stayed at the DA's office. I transitioned out to civil law, but I had some experience there that I could bring to the table for RPC and started to kind of develop some criminal law ideas that were based around criminal law, but to treat the issues here in Portland with a bit of a human touch.
Yeah.
That was our most important thing at RPC.
Awesome. So one question that I ask everyone on this video is, with this notion that Portland needs us as Portlanders to do hard things. And so in the last 12 months, is there something through Revitalize Portland or just in your business or personal of something like a specific thing that was like kind of a hard thing, either a viewpoint or what have you?
You know, I think one of the hardest things that I had to tackle in the last 12 months was being able to speak my mind about how I felt about the city, and doing so in a way that was very clear cut, and maybe a little harsh. Because there are things that are so wonderful about our city and so beautiful about our city, but in order for us to maintain those, we have to make some big changes. Mm-hmm. And speaking up, and I'm at my heart, I'm a yes guy. But when people come to us and say, will you support this new tax, for instance, with the highest effective tax rate.
It's a hard no.
It's a hard no. But it's hard for me to say that sometimes because you really want to support someone. And these taxes are always for something great. But yeah, it's speaking my mind and learning how to say, look, we have a purpose here. And we need to get in a certain direction. And here's where we think at RPC we need to go.
Yeah. I actually should mention that you all are the presenting sponsor for We Believe in Portland, so huge thank you for that.
We are so excited about that, so excited.
Yeah, thank you for that. So I guess it would be that was a pretty big decision. Why? What about We Believe in Portland kind of motivated you to go in so big?
Well, personally, my wife invited me to one. She is participating. She's a commercial title. And I got involved, and I kind of showed up a little late in the game, but people were having fun cleaning up. And I was like, okay, this is a group I have to get behind. We're cleaning up trash, but everyone's having just a great time about it. Yeah. And so it's a simple concept, but I think, you and I talked about this. It's gathered so much support, and I think it's because people in Portland want to be a part of the solution.
Yeah.
They really do.
Absolutely.
And this just gives them the ability to do this. And that's what we need to focus on. We need to give Portland the ability to participate in the solutions.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think, not only the average Portlander like myself when I started it or in the business community, it's like we also want to do something unified and in solidarity. Right. That brings hope and is action oriented. So I love that RPC has been about that all along the way, and not just talking the talk, but actually picking up trash.
Yeah, walking a little bit of the walk. And by the way, we want everybody out there participating. So
yeah, I think our numbers we're up 2x over this. We're about 4 weeks out, and we've got something like 750 people already signed up. So we would love for that to be 1,500.
What's our mark? What's our goal? 1,000,
1,000 is the last high water mark. But this is going to be hosted at the Timbers Field. It's going to be like reinvigorated. So
Nice.
yeah, so it'd be great. Okay, we always do this lightning round on the personal side.
All right.
3 top things you love to do in Portland, like specific places to go, things like that.
Okay, I gotta say it. Nostrano Restaurant. I
So
love
good.
that place. It's a mainstay of Portland. Go there, get some amazing Italian food in a beautiful part of Portland. 2, walking around the Pearl on like
Okay.
on a summer night.
Yeah.
Stopping over just to one of the random bars that are down there and getting a great drink and maybe a wonderful snack, something like that. 3, I'm gonna have to say just enjoying really some of the natural wonders that this city has.
Yeah.
You know, just wherever that might be. It might be a park, random park, Woodstock Park, wherever it is. You know, we've just got some great nature here that we need to enjoy.
Love it. Yeah.
Summer's
I'm on
here.
board.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, spring is happening. It's going to
It
be
is.
70 degrees in a couple days. So
Woo!
yeah, thanks so much.
Thank
Appreciate
you
it.
so much.
Yeah.
Take care.